Facebook.
I liked it on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter. INSiiGHTS.
Yeah.
2 I's in the middle. INSiiGHTS.
All right, y'all.
Oh boy. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for part 2 of the show. Y'all know what show I'm talking about. It's the Mick and Rick show. It's the reporter, Rick Brown. And you know who I have over there. He's the man. He's the plan. It's the coach, Mickey Clayton. What's up, coach?
Man, I like that intro. Letting you do it. That's all right there.
Man, you know, I'm just getting into it, man. It's prime, man. It's prime season, man. You gotta get your bandanas. You gotta get the sunshades. You gotta get it all, man. It's that time. It's prime time.
Well, I thought maybe your mama raised you right. You didn't wear hats and sunglasses when you're talking to adults.
You're taking a shot at my see, that's a slide because you know my mama raised me right. And she'll tell you she raised me right. She will. She will.
And I think Deion's mama let him know too.
Mm.
Deion's mama let him know too.
in straight language that he could understand.
In straight language that he could understand. What you got for us on Did You Know? Did you know?
All right, coach. Here we go. Did you know, with the U.S. men's basketball team not medaling in the World's Basketball Championships, it got me to wondering, are there sports where the United States has not claimed an Olympic medal? Well, did you know there are 3 sports that we have not won an Olympic medal in? Handball, badminton, and table tennis. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, all right, but this is the one I really like though. Got to put my shades on for this one because it's kind of bright. In 1963, Hall of Fame pitcher Gaylord Perry told a reporter, "They'll put a man on the moon before I ever hit a home run." This was in '63. 6 years later, and just hours after Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon, Gaylord Perry hit his first and only home run of his career. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny Perry passed along 6 lotto numbers to me to use only in an emergency. I can't confirm or deny that one. But that's true, though. He hit his home run after Neil Armstrong's walked on the moon.
Oh, okay. And Gaylord Perry pitched where?
Let's see. Atlanta, maybe?
All things Cleveland.
Washington? Baltimore?
I
New
see you,
York?
Sports Diva, with your shades on. You better help Rick out. I see you with your shades on, too.
Put your center blockers on. Put them on, Sports Diva.
We see you. Boy, oh boy. Now, which hit was worse? The one on Chubb or the one on Travis Hunter?
Worse. Well, Chubb is out.
I'll say, go ahead.
Chubb is out for the year. So you would think that's worse, but I just did not like that hit on Travis. I don't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. And it almost seemed like it was planned. It almost seemed like they said, take that kid out. And I didn't, that was, you could see, I mean, listen, I know the coach said it was a bang bang play. Heck no, he had 2 steps before, 3 steps. The ball was gone. It was no. Nah. That the dude from Colorado State, that was the worst hit on Travis. Definitely.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a couple of guests on.
Why is this, Coach? Come on, man. Explain it to the fans who may not have seen the preview show. And how did you miss the preview show? OMG. All right, hey, listen. Give them some background on the preview show, Coach, just to tell them how this show came about.
Well, let me put it to you this way. We are still getting comments from the NFL Fan Show Part 1. And most comments, people say that how much they really enjoyed the show. And they say people gave honest opinions. And one quote said, except for the delusional Steeler fan.
Ooh.
I think Credell ended up with a following from how he was. Now, Clifton did not show up because he said Tampa Bay was going to be sorry because they had Baker Mayfield at quarterback. Haven't had Baker for a while. I told him, I said, the thing that we like is that Baker's going to be good for 2 or 3 games. Then after that, Baker's going to think he's back in Oklahoma, does what he wants to do, and he's going to come off the rails. We don't wish Baker any harm. We hope that Baker does well. But right now, Baker playing better than that quarterback playing.
Up.
But to give you some background, the biggest dispute was Pittsburgh and the Steelers against the Cleveland Browns. That was the biggest dispute. Now, this dispute has been going on our NFL show every year. Last year, when Pittsburgh lost, I could not even find Credell. Credell likes to tell me that's old news. I said, but Credell, you go back to how many years Pittsburgh has beaten Cleveland, and that's old news. So you can't, it's either old news or it's current. You can't be both. You can't apply it to both. That's Donald Trumpism. That's Trumpism.
Fake news.
And for the one this year, when we started, a true Browns fan from birth on, Kevin wasn't on the show. Oh, Credell called him out. Oh, he was, where's Kevin? Make sure Kevin is on next week. Next time they play. This wasn't even scheduled. We usually do one at the midway point. But he kept on and kept on and kept on. And we said, Credell, I don't want you to just show up if Pittsburgh win. I want you to show up if Pittsburgh loses. But Kevin, being who Kevin is, first person on today, even though the Browns lost, he's here. So without further ado, was there anything else? Did I miss any part of it, Rick?
No. That about summed it up. So they all they said was, hey, bring it back. Let's do it. Let's do it after the game. Let's do it after the game. Game was Monday night. Here we are. It's showtime.
And surprisingly, Mr. Cowboy himself, Todd Lampley, Kevin's roommate, isn't here, which I expected him to be here talking about Dallas being ranked as the number 1 team in the league. It's surprised that he's not here. But without further ado, let me bring in Mr. Credell. Winning. You got to turn it. You got to turn it down. Turn it down. Feedback, Credell.
I'm not listening to anything. Yeah. What's going on?
We're not going to even say Pittsburgh. But somebody we got to echo. They need to turn it down. See, Kevin's muted, so it's only Mickey, Rick, and Credell.
And Credell is just chilling. Hey, thinking
for Credell to be chilling.
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking about how great our quarterback Deshaun Watson played Monday night.
Say how great your quarterback played.
Yeah, Deshaun he plays for us. We don't pay him, but he plays for us.
Oh no, he said he played for us. Oh, I see you, Rick. We got an echo coming from somebody.
I'm staying out of this. That's why I bought my book to read. And I'm just gonna listen to you guys clown.
They say you're gonna read your book.
We're gonna sweep the Browns. I told you. And it's already on its way now. We played a horrible game Monday, everybody but our MVP Deshaun, and we still won.
I can't let him go. I can't let him go any longer. Kev, welcome.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
KC.
Yeah. Keep that over your head. Be Shane.
Oh, that's too funny. Welcome to the show, Kev.
Hey, he's so embarrassed he don't want to say nothing.
Well, Cordell, actually what I'm doing is I'm trying to show you how you enter a show with all that damn echoing. So what you do
I think we know where the echo coming from.
Well, it stopped when I came on because I'm about being Cleveland and we're going to eliminate all of that echoing, brother. You had a gift that we gave you on Monday night. We gave you a gift. We mean you shaking your head.
I can't hear.
I'm sure you can't. But you know what? You and I had a wager, and
something's wrong.
Oh, you can't hear.
You can't hear him, Cordell?
No, I can't hear him.
That's not surprising.
This is even better.
Yeah,
so,
you still can't hear?
I can hear you.
Oh, we cut him off. Thank God. Thank God.
He said, Kev said,
the brothers dial-up went off.
He said he's on a dial-up connection.
That shit finally went off. So brothers, how we
like
doing?
America Online, huh? Dial-up.
Yeah, AOL.
Oh my goodness. KC, what's happening, man? It's been a minute.
Hey, Rick, it's been a minute, brother. It's been a minute, but I cannot wait for Cordell to come back.
And we need him back. He talked about their best player was Deshaun Watson. He said their best player was Deshaun Watson. But he scored 2 touchdowns for him. That was better than what their offense could do.
Facts.
And we don't have an echo now. You notice that?
That was the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, the Browns picked up Nick Chubb.
No,
I'm sorry. Mr. Hunt, Kareem. What do you think?
Yep. Well, I called it the other night, brother.
Yeah, you did.
It was it made all the sense in the world. One, he knows the system. He can come on. He will be hitting the ground probably starting this weekend. He actually came in 20 pounds lighter than he was a year ago.
Wow.
And he did so because part of his challenge was he could hit the hole still. He just couldn't make it through the hole real quick. and that's really what it was. And his whole thing has always been able to hit the hole and accelerate. And that added weight didn't really work for him. He had tryouts yesterday. So they came in and worked him out. And we signed him to a 1-year deal for $4 million. Running backs, I mean, that ain't for a backup. So and for us, it's like, okay, Nick is the best running back in the league. Even at that, our backup had 106 yards on Cordell's team.
Wow.
So literally, one of y'all could have got back there and probably ran 200-300 yards. Or walked 200 or 300 yards, or got pushed 200 or 300 yards.
Maybe him. Not me. Not me.
So what's your analysis on the game? Outside of all of us now wondering if Deshaun, if he's lost it.
Yeah, something is not right with Deshaun. And I mean, that's obvious. So I mean, that's it didn't take a brain surgeon to make that assessment. But it's really, he had a great camp. He had a really good preseason, but something happened when the lights turned on. And I was at the game last week, and yeah, you could say that it was the weather conditions, you know, and that's when we beat Cincinnati. But I think there was one pass Deshaun made, and I'm 140 miles away. The ball hit me in my living room watching the game. I'm like, damn.
And you said something, Kevin, that you know, when the lights come on, he's faded out, which is polar opposite of what made him as high as a pick as he was, because in college, and I know college and the NFL are totally different, but that's what everyone loved. When the lights came on, he stepped up and helped Cleveland. I mean, Clemson.
Yep.
Win the championship down here in Tampa.
Mark, I hear you when you said Cleveland's a hard place to play. We played Monday in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We played Monday in Pittsburgh. See, the thing that gets me about, you know, last year I really thought, you know, that there was a lot that really went on with him. I don't know how he could have even begun to try to play with all that stuff on his mind. I mean, I really can't grasp that at all, you know, how that happened. And I mean, just think about your personal life when stuff goes crazy, you know, that we've had to deal with, and try to be able to play. It just, for us, it was always our safe haven. Kevin, you remember when you go through stuff, you go play basketball. That's why you went and played all the time, because for 2 hours, you didn't think about anything else but playing. But it just, I just, at that level that he had stuff on, and now I'm beginning to wonder if maybe he has lost it. Because he's just, I mean, even during the preseason, Kevin, he made decisions quick. You know, he went through his reads. You know, he didn't try to even go through 3 or 4 reads. His first or second read wasn't there. He took off. And now he's even hesitant to do that.
Yeah, so Monday night, one of the things that I asked some people about was our offensive line was not as productive as it normally is. Like, if you think about that strip sack that happened at the end of the game, our left tackle, Mr. Wills, basically it was matador for him. He just was like, go for it.
Olay.
So he gets hit from behind and sacked. So, you know, there's something going on with the offensive line as well. Because I mean, we have been one of the top 5 offensive lines year over year. And from a run blocking standpoint, we against Cincinnati, we rushed for over 200 yards. Last week, we rushed for 2 nights ago, we rushed for 190-something yards. So we running the ball, but something's on the pass blocking side.
Well, our boy from Ohio State, Thanos, he was respectable. The problem with Jed Wills are the problems we've seen with him for a couple years.
Right.
Mark, I see you talking about Pittsburgh's even harder. Say Pittsburgh is used to winning. Then he asked, Kevin, he said, is Amari out?
No, Amari played.
Yeah, he played, but
Amari was the one who looked like an NFL receiver. He made some pretty good catches on not great throws. It seemed like that was the only one he might have had some type of relationship with.
Yeah, Amari caught everything thrown at him except that one pass that landed in my living room. But if you think about it, when he put the ball on these guys in a place to catch it, they caught the ball. But you
Well,
can't hit
not
him.
your tight
hit him.
end.
No, and Joko.
No,
he
your
fumbled.
first play of the game.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see the first play.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic. They kind of a little bit behind him, hit him in his hands, and bounced up. And I was like, "Why are we going to him for the?"
Oh, was that was the turnover?
That was the turnover to your tight end from Florida Atlantic.
Oh, right.
It's all preseason.
Right.
You know, that was the first play, Kev. That
okay.
You know,
yep.
So I'm the defense is lights out.
Yeah, probably one of the best defenses we've ever had, ever.
They played well. They did. I did not. I mean, I've seen a progression of that defense the last few years, and I was waiting for the drop off, but it seems like they've gotten even better. Even Miles, I mean, geez, he was all over the place.
Texting us saying that he can't get a connection. I'm not at home.
Yeah. Well, you know that dial up doesn't travel.
Kev, you called that to start off. You said, "Hey man, that dial up doesn't work."
No, it damn sure don't travel. You know, my man's looking. He's probably looking for a 4-pin plug someplace in the rest area.
Stop, Kev. Stop.
4-pin, not.
Kev, stop. Kev, stop. Kev, stop.
Yeah, and but part of that earlier, I heard you all talking about which was the worst hit. You know, was it the one that happened in the Colorado State game or Chubb? I think the worst hit was Colorado game. You know, and I appreciate Deion giving the kids some grace and talking and just saying, look, y'all stop with the death threats.
Yeah.
The kid was just trying to do his thing. That guy was defenseless on the sideline. No ball near him. The ball had already gone over his head. Body exposed, and that kid took him out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nick Chubb hit was a typical tackle, or not even a tackle. That's the only way in the NFL you can those light ass defensive backs can go after, and that's hit him in the legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see, Deion, I'll give him credit for how Deion has tried to handle that. But two things in that. Shador was the only one who really stood up for his boy, because he went right to him.
Right to him.
And I give all respect to that. But the defensive tackle, the defensive end from Colorado State, that they were like, really, Lewis was saying, oh, he's definitely going to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
He had two unsportsmanlike 15-yard penalties
Yep.
back to back. And he said that just doesn't happen. He said not when you're better players. And the last one got him ejected. That's almost, I don't know if he had a bounty on him, but those guys played like they knew that the way they hit them was okay by their coach. That's my thing. He actually had a chance to win until they gave him 30 yards and penalties. And I told somebody watching the game, I said, the coach going to come out right after the game and say that they cheated. So I don't know how. Now, I want to see what they do the rest of the season, because he had to say they cheated him because the guys played like he wanted them to play,
right?
And they still lost.
Yeah.
So he has to say they cheated him. It can't be anything that he did or they did. He has to.
And you will know this when you play your rivals. I mean, records really don't count. They just, you know each other so well, especially, and you get so hyped for that game. I mean, think about the times y'all played Cookman. and did you ever have to hype your team up to play Cookman, coach?
Oh no, because they were ready to go. It didn't take much for me to say anything.
Right. So, but I agree with you, Kevin. That what's up, Pitt? I agree with you, Kevin. That it seemed like someone said, "Hey, if you play through the whistle and not to the whistle, if you give an extra hit here and there, It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna turn my head.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, did
and
y'all hear the
and
story
like that.
about the bounty? Supposedly, the Colorado State's head coach had a bounty on taking out the players.
I
I
believe
did
it.
hear that. I did hear that. I did
I,
hear
I
that.
I can believe it, and that's a shame that any coach especially any coach, but especially on that level. Come on, man. Come
Well,
on.
well,
That's
well,
not cool.
with the NIL, you can kind of get away with some of that.
Wow.
Gavin, what's up, family? We appreciate you coming in, Gavin. We appreciate you. Kev, so what do you think it looks like for this week coming up?
Yeah, so it took me a day because I was done for a moment.
I was too.
And
I was too.
Because I had all these high hopes for Deshaun. Because if Deshaun plays close to anywhere close, call it 3/4 of who he was back in Houston, we're unstoppable, Mick. We're unstoppable because the defense is going to do what it does. Our special teams are shored up. And it's like, okay, what you gonna do? How will you stop us? Because you're not gonna outscore us because you ain't gonna score too many points. So now it's kind of all bets off. We have no idea, and I'm hoping because Tennessee has the second worst pass defense in the league that we may be able to get him off a little bit.
Kev, did you know that our quarterback is ranked 31 out of 32? And the only quarterback ranked worse than him is Kenny Pickett. 31 out of 32.
Cordell, where are you?
Is having a career year. Yeah. Yeah. And Baker is chucking. But again, I wish him well. But that's short-lived. That's 2-3 games. And then Baker's gonna be Baker.
Yeah, Baker will be Baker.
And then you got Todd. I'm really surprised that Mr. Cowboy himself isn't on.
Yeah.
Mr. Range Travel Tours.
Well, I gotta tell you. About my roommate. My roommate brings a busload of folks from Cincinnati, Dayton area to opening weekend. And
Cincinnati, y'all.
I said, Todd, please, on your way up to $1,000, I will bet everybody on that bus that Cincinnati is going to get their ass kicked. Todd starts talking all this trash that he wanted to get some.
No, that is Todd.
He wanted to get some.
You can't tell me that part.
Yeah. So this is when they got here. They arrived. I went out, met them for, we went out and had some food late at night, Saturday night before the game. There are a couple other guys that I went to school with that were there. They wanted to talk trash. And I'm like, wait a minute, here's one thing I do know. Cleveland is better than Cincinnati. And they were like, oh, shut the hell up. They ain't better. I'm like, well, how do you prove it? And Rick, help me out. If you and I are in a boxing match and I beat your ass 9 out of 10 times, you know what? You beat me 9 out of 11 times. But yet, when you go to fight Mickey, you don't beat Mickey. Wouldn't you say that you're better than me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Now, Mickey may be the world champion, right? So my point to these cats were, look, we're better than you all are. When we play you, because that's the only way I know. That's how I grew up. My big brother taught me how to compete. I'm like, if I beat you, I'm better than you. They were like, no, it's just a better matchup. I'm like, I don't care. If it's a better matchup, you still lost. Pay me more money. So you may not hear from Todd for a while.
Wait a minute. We're going to shut a Cowboy up? No, it's not January yet.
He went off the rails. All right. Because he didn't want to talk about Dallas because he was like, oh, Cincinnati. I'm like, bro, stay in your lane, stay home, and talk about what you know. So he was defending Cincinnati.
Oh gosh, not King.
Dr. Mark King.
God,
Is this the same Mark King? He done came back as Dr. Mark King on this one? But
yeah, he done put his credentials up now since the Cowboy fans are in mid-season form already. So
at 2-0. Okay.
Mhm.
Before I get to the Cowboys, Kev, I'm talking to Todd. I heard how they disappeared. Didn't want to pay their bets. Got on the bus, left. Won't answer the phone. Kev knows how to reach those guys. They're in contact with each other. They're in fantasy football leagues together. He knows how to reach them. They're not going anywhere. He knows how to reach them. Never told me he was involved in it.
Yes. Yes.
Say it
Now-
ain't true. Say it ain't true.
Yeah, but he liked to tell us the story about you trying to dunk on him and he took you out.
Yeah.
I wanted him to be on here for you to clarify that story.
Yeah, well, I find that very interesting because he always talks that. And the fact are, he low bridged me. And I kind of just recently met him. He and I weren't best friends and roommates then. And we were playing a pickup game, and Mick, I rose up over him. I'm like, Todd can't jump out this chair. He'll tell the story that he met me at the rim and how he met me at the rim and blocked my shot and then threw me on my back. I'm like, Todd, you saw me coming. You bent over like a springboard. And when I put my knee in your back, because that's what you taught me. Then what you taught me,
Right.
If they go to low, I mean, you put my knee, low bridge.
Put that knee on him.
Yeah, put the knee on him. So when I did that, you didn't like it. You rose up, and by then I was at the rim, and then I cussed you out because I'm like, "What you trying to do?" Well, man, no, I was playing defense. I'm like, bruh, because he's a football player. He's an offensive tackle. That'll tell you right there what kind of he can't jump out this chair.
That's not the story we heard, man.
That's not the. Is it Rick? That's not what we heard.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
All right. And I bet he said it with a lot of confidence too. Like, yeah, Kev tried to do. Yes, I did. I did.
Tried to show out on him in front of the recruits.
It was right. It was a recruit to that. And I'm like, Todd, you were the 10th man because we needed somebody to play. So I'm sorry you were on the court. So that's really what happened. I'm sorry that he's not here to try to refutate this, but that's what happened.
There's probably a reason why he's not here. That was going to be a point of clarification.
Oh no,
Mr. Cowboy man. And I guess Dr. King, I said, where? Oh, Sports News said, Todd, where you hiding? We're there. Oh, but Dr. King, we'll come back to you about them Cowboys. You know, Rick said y'all Cowboy fans are riding pretty high now.
Oh, yeah.
He said the Cowboy fans are riding. They playing pretty good right this minute.
They are.
They
always do.
Mick, you know how earlier you talked about Baker, right? Baker's going to be Baker. Cowboys are going to be Cowboys. Okay? They can win 12 games in a row. First game of the playoffs, they're going to get their ass blown out.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who notices this. Everyone just calls me a Cowboy hater, which I wear with pride. But the truth is the truth. I'm going to tell it to you on this show, straight no chase. When January comes, they're going to be out of here.
Well, you can't do nothing but make it straight no chaser because you got three faces on this right now. You got all cappers. So, you know, that's just what we do.
There we go.
And I hear from the other fraternities about, there we go with the Kappas again. There we go with the Kappas.
What other fraternities?
I know that's right. Mark said he's been a fan since '74. Kevin, you wasn't even born then, were you? That's a long time back. Yeah, they say he said '74.
So
like the Cowboy. He said it made Brady retire.
And we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
It made Brady retire. I love the comments. I love them. Y'all keep them coming. Oh, there go a comment about the Kappas, all trouble. In caps. In caps, Rick.
Yeah. Y'all love us. They love us. It is what it is. Y'all know. Y'all already know.
We got who we have this week? We got
Tennessee.
I wish that was in Nashville. I'd have went over for that one. Then we got Baltimore, which
you can come to Cleveland.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be in Indianapolis for sure.
Hey, Rick.
Yes, sir.
We started talking about come to Cleveland. He's talking about he's in Indianapolis.
Here we go.
He in black and white. Notice we also don't have any we don't have any echoes, Kevin. You see that's on that
Here we go. Here we go.
He's sitting in the big chair now.
Here we go. Welcome back, Fidel.
What's up,
Fidel? Man, hey, back from the depths, baby. Back from the depths.
the depths of what?
What is? I didn't want to know what Kevin been saying since I was gone.
Bro, I've been worried about you.
You was worried about me, Kev?
Yeah, I remember the days of having internet, which you had to plug into the phone system and get that tone, bro.
Hey,
that dial-up is a killer, bro.
That's what I get. That's what I get for not being in place. I was out of place, and then the internet wasn't connected.
Yeah, so let's just talk about the main thing, bro. Your team is straight. Your team is straight garbage.
My team is garbage. What's that make yours, Kev?
What does that mean?
I mean that y'all didn't win. Y'all played. Y'all got a $232 million quarterback. We got a second-year guy that we paying $8 million.
What's that got to do with anything? Why are you hating on that brother's money?
Well, I'm not hating on his money. I'm showing how stupid the organization is for giving him the money.
So look, let's just settle our situation now.
You got to bet every year from here on out, Kevin.
No, bro. I'm talking about the one. I'm talking about the one that we got. What we gonna bet on every year?
The Cleveland, Pittsburgh. It's 2 times a year. Every year. You ain't got to say it no more. It's on every year.
Ching.
All right. So let's just take care of what we have to take care of.
All
right. I need to forward you your winnings.
You know what? You don't have to forward. You don't have to forward it right now. You can forward all 2 at the end of the next game.
Nope. Because see, here's how this works. I'm not gonna give you the airspace to continue just to have this conversation. I'm gonna take care of it now.
Say it again, Kevin.
Oh, bro, did the dial up go out again? What's happening?
Nah, there's just I got low volume. I can't really hear you.
Then why you don't put your forehead to the phone?
Hey, that's what I'm listening with right now, Kevin. because what you saying is going over my head.
I'm saying I'm gonna take care of our business now.
All right. Hey.
Okay. All right.
Hey, we good. Right. We good.
And let's just add a little something on top of it.
What you want to add to it?
I'm pretty sure my team's gonna have a better record than your team.
You pretty sure what?
Stop with the headbutts. What are we doing?
Hey, listen. I gotta get this off my chest. I hate what happened to Nick Chubb. I really do. Nick is a good kid. Nick is a good kid, And that was unfortunate. And I will admit to this. If Stefanski, if he'd have stayed in the game and he'd have kept feeding them, we wouldn't have never had a chance to win that game. We wasn't doing nothing with Nick Chubb. We wasn't going to stop him. But, you know, that's sports. Things happen. And it's unfortunate. And I hate it for him. And I hope he come back stronger next year.
Well, Cree, that's consistent because you said that when he got hurt. You were like, I mean, you instantly text me on that about that because I know you see him play all the way back in high school, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that, I mean, you just don't want to see that happen to anybody. I mean, it was unfortunate, and man, that's why I heard the question about which one was the worst hit earlier, and it had to be Travis Hunter because that was a late, blatantly dirty hit. You know, Nick Chubb, like that, I know a lot of people say he shouldn't have went low, but you can't hit Nick Chubb high because you hit him high, you're gonna end up on your back.
So,
you know.
So you gonna go ahead and take a cheap shot at his knees? Is that what you gonna do?
Nah, in the heat of the moment when you playing in the game, I mean, you can't sit there and conjure up what you fixing. You trying to get him to the ground. You know, you didn't take it to. I don't think he took it. Minka Fitzpatrick is known as a dirty player. I don't think he took a cheap shot at him. Yeah, well, it's just how it happened. His foot was planted, and he hit him at the right spot. Well, really the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, that was some typical Pittsburgh crap, honestly. That's kind of what
y'all do, typical Cleveland game. Turn the ball over, you know, give us a game. We appreciate it.
That's what we felt sorry for. Your offense wouldn't do anything. We gave you 14 points.
Y'all did, and we appreciate every last one of them. And with those convict uniforms y'all had on.
What Steven said is November 19th is when the next game comes up. And Dr. King said, once y'all decide on that payment on the bet or how y'all doing, he said that's the cost on investment.
Hey. Well, so I just know this. Are you accepting the yearly bet, Kevin?
I'm accepting the yearly bet.
All right. Hey, look. Yeah, y'all heard it. So, Coach, you ain't gotta ask. Hey, you and Kevin still got a bet? No, we got it from here on out.
For entertainment purposes only. For entertainment purposes only. I just want everyone to know.
Oh yeah. I heard Kevin also say he made a comment about who has the best record.
Who has the best record?
He ain't want to hear that.
Oh no, I didn't hear. But what you want to put on that?
Well, we'll do the same.
Okay, we'll do the same.
Yeah, we'll do the same.
Yeah, we got. We know what it is. Okay. Yeah, I got you on that. I got you on that.
Just send me the deed to your house. We're good.
Hey, I appreciate the college fund. Thank you.
You see him in the background back there, so we know that's what's happening.
Hey, Rick.
Yes,
it's a community college fund, okay? That's what.
hey, college is college.
That wasn't no 4-year program I wagered, okay?
So it's not Princeton or Brown or none of those Ivy League schools, okay? I'm not saying.
Hey, when he said community college, he talked about Cookman. Edward Water.
Look at it. Who's gonna finish higher in the division? Pittsburgh or Cleveland?
Who's gonna fit Pittsburgh?
Cleveland.
I mean, you know the answer was gonna come from each way, but hey, look, we might need to hire Kevin. Kevin, you know anything about calling offensive plays? We need a coordinator.
Hey, bro, I'm not here to help you at all.
Golly, Kevin. Kevin's like that.
Bro, in those bumblebee uniforms, you gonna talk about my stuff, right?
We ain't wearing those no more. Those outdated. We wear the black crush uniforms now with the yellow numbers.
Yeah, well, let's just admit it here on national TV. Your team straight garbage.
I'm gonna have to headbutt you again. What'd you say?
let's just admit it, man. Your team's straight garbage.
All right, Kevin. I mean, if that's what you want to say, hey, you can have your opinion, but Coach Clayton hate when I bring this up. They even brought up in the broadcast. Since the Browns have been back in the league, we've now beat you 39 times since you've been back. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. The most by any opponent on another opponent.
What?
So my team is garbage, but I mean, put your head up there, Kevin. Put your head up there. Hey, you heard me, Kevin. You heard me. But I appreciate your loyalty and your support to that team that ain't never won nothing. I don't even know why they let them back in the league.
Because y'all stole our team and took it to Baltimore. That's why.
Ouch.
Not y'all. Not y'all. I didn't want nothing to do with that team. Not y'all.
They took our team and took it to Baltimore.
Hey, look, you should take that up with Art Modell.
And we do. That's why Modell would even fly his plane over the state of Ohio when he would go somewhere. Dr. King said, who's going to win the AFC North?
Who's going to win the AFC North?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Cleveland.
Baltimore.
The AFC North. We're in the AFC Central, aren't we?
Come on, Mick.
I mean, coach, are you serious right now? Hey, what next? You gonna be looking for the Houston Oilers?
Yes.
Oh wow.
No, my brother has a great. He has a sarcastic.
If we can get a win, if the child don't get any better, we're gonna send him back to the Houston Oilers.
Yeah. Hey, we talked about it on the last show. I told that boy just didn't look right. He still don't.
Yeah, that's what Kevin was saying too. He said something's up with it.
I mean, he should have had another interception. He threw one right to the cornerback in the end zone, and he just dropped it.
Sure did.
Right, and your quarterback threw one right to our guy, and he dropped it as well, brother. What's your point?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did.
Why you got to talk about the brother and his money again, man? Why we keep going back to the brother's money?
I ain't said nothing about his money.
He did.
Oh, you talking about at the beginning?
Yeah, but now
at the beginning I did say something about his money because y'all. But hold on. With the money y'all spending on him and the draft picks you gave up for him, if he don't work out, your franchise is back to the dark ages again for another 10 years.
No, we're not.
Bernie Kosar not walking through them doors, Kevin. Brian Sipe ain't walking through them doors, Kevin.
They lucky to walk straight at all now.
Nah. Hey, y'all bell cow, unfortunately, went out Monday.
Right, and we replaced him today.
Kareem Hunt ain't Nick Chubb. There's a reason Kareem Hunt was in the street and Nick Chubb was playing Monday night.
We'll be fine. We had our backup. We had a backup running back run for 100 yards on y'all as well.
That's true.
That's true, but he got 70 of them on one run.
What difference does it make? So now that's what you do.
I'm just telling you. Don't make it sound like he was Nick Chubbing us. He broke one run.
14 for 110 yards.
And Nick Chubb had what, 2 for 70.
But nobody on Pittsburgh broke 50.
No, our offense is trash right now. We got an offensive coordinator that's not qualified to be an NFL coach. And I don't know what Mike Tomlin doing, but he gonna mess around and go down with the ship. Messing with this man. You get the whole stadium chanting, fired the offensive coordinator. Come on, man. I mean, it's been 3 years, and we haven't had a 400-yard game in 3 years under this man. We haven't had a 30-point game in 3 years. Mike Tomlin, I don't know what's going on with him.
Fidel, the only quarterback ranked lower than Deshaun is Pickett.
No, that's not true. It's Zach Wilson. Pickett doesn't rank lower than Deshaun. I just saw it today. It's Zach Wilson.
I saw it today too. It's 31 and 32.
Hey, look, did you have your glasses on?
I don't know when you sit here butting against the phone so you could hear.
Hey, look, I can't. I need to get my little earbuds and put them in, but I don't want to mess up that.
Wait, bro. Are you holding your computer at a certain angle, just like back in the day with rabbit ears? What?
Hey, Kev, I'm out of aluminum foil though. You know you need the aluminum foil for that.
You got to have the foil, bro.
You got to have the foil.
See, Kevin was the youngest one, so he had the pliers and he had to hold up the hanger and turn. That's how when you're the youngest, that's how they do you.
Hey, he the one down the street playing. Y'all sitting there calling him way down the street. Kevin, what? He come home. Hey man, turn that channel.
Yep, pretty much.
He said pretty much.
Yeah, but Cudell, I appreciate you admitting your team straight garbage, man.
Hey man, we all good. November 19th, baby. Hey,
we gave you a gift.
Y'all did, and I admit it. Y'all did. I told Coach that Monday night. Hey, thanks for the game. We appreciate it. Hey, see, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Hey, Sports Beaver said you trying to show off your lineup.
I'm trying to show off my what?
Your line on that head.
Hey, it's back here like Stephen A. hey, if you know like I know, my line playing a cover 2 right now. So it's backing up.
Linebacker going straight down, going back down.
Yes, sir. Hey, we in that Tampa 2 right now.
That Tampa 2.
We can't even touch you with that one. You got a point there. We can't even touch that one. Hey, by the time we get to November 19th for the rematch, somebody's season will be over.
That's true.
Somebody's season will be over.
That's true.
And if it's Cleveland, we'll be already advertising for a new coach.
Nah, Mick, we're gonna be all right, bro. We will be.
Kevin, okay. that's just the optimism in you because you're Cleveland fanatic.
when you are a Cleveland Brown fan, anywhere you go in the country and you wear Cleveland Brown stuff, they walk up to you and say, "Oh, you from Cleveland?" How do you know? Because nobody could be a Browns fan unless you're from Cleveland.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I don't even think Anton a Browns fan, and he from Cleveland.
Hey, Browns fans are true fans. Now,
That's
after
true.
Monday night, we were in depression for a minute now. I mean that.
Hey, look, we won, and my offense still had me depressed.
But they're not, for whatever you say, Tomlin is pretty secure. They're not going to get rid of Tomlin.
Coach,
and I understand Pittsburgh people want him gone.
He can go down with the ship, Coach. They're not going to keep doing that. He got Pickens, he got Pickett, he got Harris, he got weapons. 3rd and 1, you going to shotgun and think you fooling somebody with a quarterback bootleg, a naked bootleg? Come on, man.
So Cudell. Can I just help you out with some stats on your team?
You don't have to, because I know other than the defensive stats, they probably at the bottom of the league.
I'm just saying. Your boy's been in the league for 2 years, right? You're a quarterback?
Kenny, yeah.
Yep. 3rd or 4th down with 1 or less yards. He was 8 for 8 in his career. He had never been stopped on that same play.
We ain't never ran that play, Kevin. We never ran on naked bootleg with Kenny Pickett. I watch every game. He might have went from under center and we quarterback sneaked it.
8 for 8.
He never ran out the shotgun like that.
8 for 8, 3rd or 4th down, less than 1 yards or less. He'd never been stopped, regardless of what the play was.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, the play that you're referring to it from under center. If you 3rd and 1, logic tells you if you're going to run the quarterback, why would you put him 5 yards off the ball? That's retarded.
I can't answer for your sorry ass team. I'm just telling you what the stats say. Damn. Kevin, I still feel like you're a little bitter from Monday night. I can feel it.
Don't be mad at us because y'all can't beat us on our worst day.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a point. That's a good point.
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was your worst day.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. How the family, Credell?
Hey, they good. They over my shoulder nagging me as we talking. Daddy. Hey. I'm trying to argue with Kevin right now.
No, well,
The
you
better defensive end, Watts or Miles?
Oh, come on. That's not even well, I ain't gonna say it's not close. I ain't gonna disrespect Myles Garrett like that, but it's clearly TJ Watt.
Career wise,
Look at Kevin.
Kevin can fall out his seat. Kevin knows it's clearly they came in the league the same year. Who got the most sacks?
Miles has
Who got the most interceptions? I mean, it's clear.
Interceptions.
Oh, TJ Watt, he intercept the ball from the end position too. He does it all. The only person in the league right now that I would say is a better defender is Michael Parsons.
So let me ask you a question. Again, is this based on your emotion or you want to use facts?
Use facts, Kevin. Use them. I want to hear how many, since they came in the league at the same time, how many sacks Garrett got compared to Watt.
Miles has more sacks, brother. I'll pull it up.
No, he doesn't. Myles Garrett doesn't even have 80 sacks. TJ Watt has 81 and a half. No, he doesn't. Myles Garrett has like 75, 74.
You want to put a wager on that?
What you want to put on it? Listen, we can do the same. He doesn't have more sacks than TJ Watt.
So is that how you're going to evaluate who's a better defensive end?
I mean, I'm just going to evaluate it like this. When Myles Garrett is out, y'all still lose because you lose anyway. When TJ Watt was out, we were like 1-7. With TJ Watt, we were like 9-2. I mean, you don't get any better than that. One guy.
Bro,
Garrett doesn't make a difference in y'all winning and losing. Y'all lose anyway.
Tell me, what is your point? What are we going to base this on?
I mean, the stats don't lie, Kev. Okay.
All right. So someone went head to head the other day. Do you know anything about PFF rankings?
I don't. Now you talk. You no, I don't know anything about that. So you went outside my expertise.
All right. So that's kind of a general metric that grades the players. Am I right, Coach?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I see Rick doing research back there too.
So
Rick, where your homeboy who would be looking up at the screen when we would be doing the show, like he was watching something on TV?
So just this past week, Myles Garrett was the highest ranked player on the field.
That's true.
This is past
He's the highest ranked player on the field.
On the field, offense, defense, special teams, spectators, parking cars, whatever you want, brother. He was the highest ranked player on the field based on how pro football ranks their players.
Hold on. Now, whatever metric you using,
I'm using what the
is
NFL
obviously
uses.
garbage because Alex Highsmith, the other pass rusher for Pittsburgh, just was the defensive player of the week for the AFC, not Myles Garrett. He intercepted the ball, scored. He forced a fumble that we scooped and scored. How is he, by the metrics, better than that guy? How was he the best player on the field that night? He didn't force any turnovers.
It's an all-around ranking, sir. It's not who scored a touchdown, who picked up a fumble. It's all around ranking.
And Myles did what?
I'm just asking you, what do you want to base it off of? Do you want to base it off of what the NFL uses, or do you want to base it off of what you use?
Oh, I just use straight stats. When you talking about Watt and Garrett, that's easy. They came in the league the same time.
So you're basing it off of sacks.
You can we can't base it off wins because we already know Watt got an advantage in that.
Bro, the question is not who has the most wins. The question is who is the better player. That's what the gentleman asked.
And I stand on what I said. TJ Watt.
Based on what you see, right?
Hey, the eye test don't fail.
Okay. All right, then, Coach, I'm not in a position to even debate this gentleman because he wants to go by what his eyes see, and I want to at least have a metric that says let's just go by the rankings of how they rank.
But you're going by a metrics that's obviously flawed. This man didn't do anything Monday night, and he was the best player on the field according to the metrics. I don't know. I played sports a long time. I've never heard that. A guy with 4 or 5 tackles and nothing else, and he's the best player on the field for the game.
Shouldn't the question be what were they measuring? Are you familiar with
pass rush win rate or something like that? Because he wasn't doing that.
Are you familiar with quarterback pressures?
Yeah, very much so.
Are you familiar with the fact that they may have had 2 players on him and how his win rate was against 2 players on your offensive line versus
Kevin?
I'm just asking you what we're measuring, bro.
Kevin, you tripping. We didn't have 2 players on your guy, but you definitely had 2 players on our guy. They showed it all night.
No, we didn't.
What?
No, we didn't. He beat him one-on-one.
What? Look, your brother even had to laugh at that one. Because he's like, hold up, man.
That's what he did.
That's what he did. Yeah. That's what he did.
Coach Clayton, you agreeing with that?
Yeah, that's true. He went right round. Went round him like
when you got Ojoku or whatever his name is, chipping him, block. What? Okay.
He went round him just like your daughter when she needs something to eat. She go right round you and get what she wants. Hey. Yeah. This conversation is over. I'm not fixing to get double teamed by 2 Cleveland fans. Oh man.
Oh my God.
We'll go back on schedule now. We'll do something right around halfway through the season, which might be over for somebody, but I don't think Cleveland's gonna be done.
Hey.
But if Pittsburgh doesn't do anything any better in their offense, they're gonna be in trouble because
I agree.
Baltimore gonna get them and Cincinnati gonna get them.
Now Cincinnati offense just as bad as ours.
Yeah, but they get better as the season goes on.
Huh?
They get better as the season goes on.
Yeah, I mean, we do too. Every year, that's how he don't end up with a losing record. As the season go on, we get better.
Yeah. I can't argue that.
What you got to say about that, Kevin? As the season go on, what y'all do? Tank for the first pick.
Well, we wouldn't do that because we don't need the first pick.
Look, a first pick that you don't get for the next 2 years.
And what's your point, bro?
Hey man, you gave up way too much for a little return.
Why are you again worried about our money and what we did?
Hey, look, cause I just like to see y'all in misery, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, well, I will see you and talk to you the evening of the 19th.
All right. I'll be here,
and I'll make sure that you have my Cash App, Venmo, Western Union, all of that. Then at the end of the year, I will see you with the winning record.
Yeah,
Cash App, Venmo, Western Union, the same.
I've never. This feel like I'm taking money from my child. This is too easy. This is too easy.
And I think we should add a sweetener on top of this.
Whatever you want to do, Kevin.
All right.
Make it light on yourself.
Well, look, when it comes to Cleveland versus Pittsburgh, my confidence is through the roof. I'm not worried about it at all.
So what's unfair about this? That's your daughter behind us, right?
Yeah, that's one of them.
I mean, bro, please. I mean, I feel like I'm taking from her college fund. This is uncomfortable for me. This is uncomfortable.
Sorry, Kevin.
Here's the sweetener I want to add to this. Let's put our waged amount on if when the Browns win the Central, the North, with the East, what is it? What is it, Coach Clayton? Where we at?
I'm quiet now for y'all. Just
the AFC North. When we win that, we'll just add that same amount on top of that. So we got best record, and then if one of our two teams wins the division.
Kevin, you may well go on ahead and go ahead and PayPal that to me now. Ain't no need of waiting.
So that's 4 different bets.
Yeah.
You got that, Coach Clayton?
Yeah.
Each head-to-head matchup.
Hey, look, he just smiling.
Best record.
I'm gonna need to make sure
Coach,
that we save this part of the show because somebody gonna act like they didn't know the bit.
Coach.
Coach. Facts.
Yes, sir.
We gonna spend some of Kevin money at homecoming.
Save me a gut box.
Coach, I got you on that fish plate. Hey, this courtesy of your brother. I got you on the fish plate.
He got you on the fish plate.
Oh my gosh.
Can't wait.
Kev, the only
last person said that, the Pittsburgh lost.
The only thing we were missing was Todd. That's the only thing we missed today.
Oh, Todd, the one that blocked Kevin Dunn.
Oh.
Hey, I'm just saying what I heard, Kevin. You know I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Oh.
See, he wasn't here when you set that story straight. But see, that's Todd told him.
So Credell, you've already shown me that you're a man that doesn't appreciate facts. So I'm gonna try a different way of trying to get to my story here.
All right.
You played sports, right?
Yes, sir. Played for your brother.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
All right. So you just recited the one that he said he blocked my dunk and tried to block my dunk.
No, he said he snatched it out the air. You and the ball.
Okay. Well,
now you might want to take that up with him, but that's the story I got.
All right. So Mick, I think we need to have that conversation because Credell, I'm gonna let you off the hook on this one. But
I wasn't there, Kevin. That's what I heard.
Any man publicly that talks about getting dunked on, that should tell you something to begin with.
He said it wasn't a dunk. He said your side of the story wasn't the story.
I got to give a shout out to Lamar Jones from the Barbecue Jank. That's the INSiiGHTS official barbecue sauce. You need to go online and order that sucker, boy. It's out of Texas. That stuff is good. I don't do anything with that stuff. I take it straight out the bottle. It's the best you're going to get. Barbecue Jank, we appreciate you as always. That's what said dopeness. Man, we got his commercial lined up right over here to play because we hit him sometime. We appreciate you. And everybody on here like barbecue.
Facts.
Yeah, what you watching, man?
I'm looking for some facts.
I say you try to get him before he get off.
Looking for some facts. Because I know I can shower that brother with some facts, and he won't know any difference.
Kevin,
yeah.
When you come back on here, I will have all the facts you need to know. There's one thing about me and your brother tell you that you don't want to challenge me on nothing like that. I will know. I ain't gonna come here. You ain't gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me blind again.
Credell, the truth is, if I was in your shoes, I would say the only fact that I need is that y'all are 1-0 this year against us.
We are. I mean, but I don't have to say that. I don't have to say that because I told y'all before the season what it was gonna be. It's gonna be a sweep. I don't have to only have to brag on it. That's a known deal. When y'all win, it's an anomaly. Nobody expects it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just add another piece to that? that says that you won't sweep us. That says you won't sweep
I mean, I think all of it added together telling you I'm saying we are gonna sweep you.
No, but we don't have one on the sweep, and you said sweep.
You can.
So let's just
Hey, look, add it up, Kev. Add it up.
Add another one.
Run it, because you're getting swept. So run it.
Okay.
Miguel, I'm telling you right now, Kevin's not gonna let it go now. He'll bet you on everything. He'll bet you on who scored first.
The coin flip.
Hey, look. My firstborn 20. Hey, look, my firstborn 21 years old. She not up for bet.
Oh my gosh.
Gentlemen,
Oh
we
man, y'all made
appreciate
my night.
To no end. And boy, it's also setting the framework when your roommate get on here. Fidel, this will be the story that never dies. I mean, because I can hit Kev, not Kev. You know that's not what happened. You know, but he does have some validity to what he's saying, Kevin. I mean, he said, Todd, I've never known him to have much of a vertical jump. So for him to catch that dunk out the air and all of that, and he went on with the story. I was like, okay.
So basically, what you saying? He wasn't Marlon Gallimore.
Yeah, right. He still was.
Crudell, I would just say this to you. Todd's best shot was a hook shot. And he's 6 foot and he's 6 foot tall. Does that give you
Hey, Kevin, that says it all right there.
Right. I'm like, Todd, what is that? No, man, that's my secret weapon. That was his only weapon. So
Oh
my
gosh.
I can't wait for that conversation.
You say what, Kev?
I can't wait for that conversation.
Oh yeah, and to have it on here, so it's not so that we got it captured.
Here's my prediction: he is going to get so frustrated that he's going to be like, "All right, man, whatever, then, man, whatever." I'm telling you, he will get frustrated.
Well, you just know how to push his buttons.
The truth has that way of affecting some people.
It didn't happen like that.
I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, the whole show with Pittsburgh and Cleveland. The whole show, and it's setting the groundwork, the framework. Will be November 19th after that game, but before then, we're gonna be on again halfway through the season. So they're not gonna have the same attitude. Somebody won't, and it might be the Cowboys that are running off right now. It might be Tampa Bay. We told you, Baker gonna be Baker. But Kev, we have to get you again, get some information on what's happening with the Cavaliers and all of that, and see what's going on. The Cleveland sports world, all things Cleveland. Gentlemen, we appreciate y'all being with us.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have made my night.
Thank you, y'all.
They say America Online.
And look, I can't come on here. I can't come on here without Kevin anymore. And Kevin has to be on here when I'm on here.
Okay. Look at Kevin.
Hey, bro,
all right, y'all.
All right.
Hey, Cordell, I appreciate you, man.
All right, brother. All right.
I'm Lyndon Hatch. I'm on the FAMU volleyball team, number 1 from Olympia Fields, Illinois, and I want to see you at our next game.
Mm-hmm. Swag time.
Swag time. Special shout out, Caitlin. She helped us with our broadcast for the Rickards DRS volleyball game. We had her on, had trouble with the audio, and that really was bad because she did an excellent job. Graduate student from Texas Southern, playing another year with the Florida A&M University volleyball team. You see us with Coach Gokan. We try to do what we can to help promote them. We've been able to go in, watch practice, do some things with them. And it's all about FAMU trying to help them where we can, especially with those programs who want some help. If we can help them, that's what we do. And she was, we're supposed to get together when the season ends. Perhaps she had a program podcast that she did in Houston at Texas Southern. We're going to see if we can't do something with her here on INSiiGHTS, Roku, and mobile apps. It's all about the stuff. Hashtag, it's all about the kids.
That's right. That's right.
And you see the promo up there with Mega Jewels and the one with the day camp we just released. Doing a day camp here at Studio 13. You know, you can go on our website, get some information. Between INSiiGHTS and GBL partnering together on this. We're doing something Thanksgiving, that Monday and Tuesday before Thanksgiving when school is closed for those parents trying to find somewhere to put the kids. We're opening up early, 7:30, so you could drop them off on your way to school and you could pick them up by 5:30. So you don't have to leave at 3 o'clock, 10 to 3. You got to find a way to leave work, go home, pick them up and bring them. We'll be here all day. Won't be more than 7 or 8 kids in a group, and we have limited number of people that we're going to allow into the program so that we can supervise them and keep them in groups and stations and keep them busy. So that's the leadership they can.
Doing it up. Do it up, Coach. Do it up.
We're trying, Rick. We appreciate you. Pittsburgh Cleveland show. It is what it is. What did Cudell say? He didn't want to be on without Kevin.
Be careful what you wish for.
Your attention, please. Stay up to date with the latest from INSiiGHTS. Visit our website at INSiiGHTS.com. 2 I's in the middle. INSiiGHTS.
INSiiGHTS is a copyright of Mac4 Enterprises, a Florida corporation. This broadcast is produced under the exclusive ownership of Mac4 Enterprises and is the intellectual property and trademark of Mac4 Enterprises. Comments of the host and other individual speakers on INSiiGHTS represent their independent thoughts and representations.
Coach.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, yes.
Laugh right there. Hey, we appreciate you. Thanks for being with us. Rick.
Coach.
Appreciate you there, brother. We'll see y'all next week. And on us, we got Kalen Deloach from Florida State. His dad was on us earlier about the factory. We've already arranged to have him on next week from Florida State. He's going to be in the things should work out for him. He'll at least get a NFL draft pick coming up.
Nice.
So we appreciate you. The factory from Savannah, Georgia, and Joy Lamar had a chance to meet with him and talk to him. Anything that we could do to bring some attention to the people and be doing positive things in our community, That's what we want to do. We appreciate y'all.